Hey everyone, welcome to Scott's Tribal Rugs. I'm going to go through the racks and explain everything to you, like what the ones I have. This in front of us is a 4x7 flat weave. It's a tribal rug. It's Turkish. The tribe is Şehrazade, which is very interesting, and how they outline the actual weave of the rug. It's a kilim, which means flat weave. This next rug is a 4x6. This is a Kurdish from the Kurds. And we'll go over here. We have a Turkish prayer rug. And this is the hanging lantern in the mosque. And this part is called the mihrab. And the blue you see is indigo dye. That's about a 3x5. Then we have a 2x3, very unusual Russian rug. It is both flat weave, pile, and embroidery. All three techniques on one rug. The next rug is a Taba Tabi. This is a 3x5. This is Persian, the wonderful center medallion. Next, we have the top rug. This small rug is a very unusual, almost like cut velvet. It's a Russian rug again. Underneath it is a Tree of Life 2x5 Turkish kilim. And over here is a runner, which is about, I think it's 2x8. It's Afghani. Very interesting how it's woven so tightly. This one is another wonderful Afghani prayer rug. It's a large size, 3x5. This is the mosque. Once again, the dyes are all indigo, natural wool dyes. Another Persian rug, interesting with these protection symbols here, that wonderful deep red. The blue, once again, is indigo dye. This rug is I believe this is a 4x6. This is an Afghani pictorial hunting rug. See the guys on the horses, they're hunting the antelopes or animals, and unusual to find animal elements in a rug in a Middle Eastern rug. Once again, that beautiful blue indigo dye. All natural vegetable and mineral dyes. A Persian rug, very unusual, Tree of Life. And once again, it has the camels and all the different animals. This is a 4x7. We have another prayer rug here, once again, Turkish. You can see by the point to Mecca. Gorgeous colors in that one. That's a 2x3. Here we have another Turkish kilim. This is about 2x5, I believe, on that flat weave. This is a Persian flat weave. It's rather wide. I think this one is almost 4 feet wide by about 8 or 9 feet. That beautiful orange color. This is quite unusual in that these are not Middle Eastern. These are actual American rugs. They're made in Pennsylvania. These are two runners side by side. These are all wool, but more interestingly enough, they're from Dutch. They're Pennsylvania Dutch, and they're from the late 1800s, but still an enormous amount of wear left in that wool rug. This is probably one of the most fun rugs in the collection. This is a Jajim, which is Persian. You notice it's seamed together because, once again, these are tribal, so the looms or hand looms are not that large. And you check out the pom-poms. Gorgeous colors on this. Wouldn't this be great at a beach house? It's rather large. It's 5 by 8. Beautiful little prayer rug. Very rare to find an elephant, and there's a bird as well, but the elephant is what's really striking. Once again, Islamic art does not depict life usually, so this little prayer rug is quite unusual. I love the bold graphic designs. This is a Moroccan, it's a Taznek. It's a flat weave, but very, very heavy and thick. Great for heavy wear. Wonderful long tassels. And I believe this one is, it's 9 feet. It's 3.5 by 9 feet. Another one of my little Russian rugs, 3x2. Great colors. Behind that is a Shirazi, a Persian rug of a lion. Probably the brightest rug I have. Once again, this is a Russian rug, very unusual. Check out the colors in there, very intense. There is another Persian runner rug that I think is 3 by 8 feet, a flat weave. This is an Art Deco. I believe I hung that one up upside down. It's an Art Deco Nichols Chinese rug from the 1920s. Gorgeous jewel tones, there's purples. All the rugs are wool. Here's a Turkish prayer rug. The green color is unusual because green is the color of Islam, and you don't often see that on rugs. This is a small, actually it's a 2 by 4, a little bit longer than 2 by 3. Afghani tribal rug. See, it points toward Mecca. That's lots of symbolism on the borders. This is a Persian sumac. It's unusual that Persian rugs have flat weaves, but this one does. Here's another flat weave rug. Check out some of the characters in this. The weavings look like little monsters. All kinds of symbolism in this. It actually is Turkish as well. That's a 3 by 2. Here's another Turkish rug. This one is a 2 by 5. Big center medallions, gorgeous bold red graphics. Turkish wedding dowry rug. Big giant medallion in the center, that blue indigo dye. And look at the border. You have this village of houses going around to help the young couple. Lots of symbols of fertility. Here is a Moroccan runner, very heavy embroidered kilim, flat weave, but lots of wear, it holds up to lots of wear. Flat weaves are great because they're easy to clean, just brush them off. Behind that, I have a very large, I think that's about a 7 by 9, 7 by 10, big Afghani flat weave kilim rugs. Tiny little Turkish, this is just under 2 feet by 3 feet, great colors. Behind that is a Saraban rug with the almost paisley design. It's Persian. The design is actually called bote, but it looks like a paisley. Wonderful little Gaba rug, great colors, very playful. It's a very large center bold field and then just small animals and symbols scattered all over it. Next to it is another Nichols 1920 rug. Lots of wear on this, but typical for the age of the 1920s. And here we have an amazing Persian rug with unusual colors and depiction of birds, some type of antelope, all kinds of things. But check out that magenta pink color in there. It's just really great. Moroccan rug, wonderful, lots of embroidery on this. Beautiful. It says, check out the size. This is a 3 by 7. This is a Mezgalan. Check out the center medallion. Looks almost like a lightning bolt struck it. You know, that zigzag. That's only found in that tribe. That's a 2 by 4. That is Persian. Next to it is a Turkish kilim, flat weave. But look at the magenta border that is in there next to that sort of khaki camel color, deep reddish orange. Great colors on that one. Here is a Afghani rug that looks almost like chenille fabric. It's a diamond harlequin shape. This is a newer rug. I just love the colors. It's a 5 by 6. Look at this. This is a design icon. This is a Tibetan tiger design, all wool, great colors. This is a 5 by 7. Over here we have a Persian runner. I think that's about 2 by 7. Next to it is another Persian sumac runner. I think that one is about 2 by 9. It's a little bit longer. This is quite large. This is a 5 by 10 Afghani. I love the Greek key sort of border on this, the orange colors. Moroccan rug. This one is about, I think this is about 3 by 6, 3 by 7. Very thick, deep pile. Unusual rug here in the sense that this is a Bulgarian rug. Great colors in that. And the size is, let's check it out. It's 4 by 8. Here's another Turkish kilim. Check out the colors, including the pink on this one. And the size is 3 by 10. So it's a really long runner, great for a hallway. Next to it, we have a blue Romanian rug from Romania. It's called Bessarabian, bright blue. It's a flat weave. Another Shiraz rug. Shiraz, as people may know, the name of the grape for the region, the city in Iran. It is Persian. It's a 3 by 2. Behind it is another Persian Tabatabi. And then behind that, I see the orange rug is another Bessarabian from Romania. Here is a Tibetan rug. Check out the symbolisms of the bats flying. Bats ate the insects, so that was great for the farmers, so that's prosperity. The Greek key border. And this one measures 3 by 5. Next to it is another Tibetan rug. Tibetan rugs, because of the cold climate, are often much thicker. This is probably 3 times as thick as any of the Persian rugs. This has 2 dragons, and this one measures 3 by 6. Beautiful Turkish rug, great colors, large design, and it measures 4 by 6. Here's a small 2 by 3 American Native American Indian rug, which is great because of the colors and the patterns. This happens to be a modern rug. I just love the colors. It's all silk. The oranges, I'll do a close-up of the colors. It is a flat weave, completely brand new, never used. I just bought that because I love the colors. Very large kilim, flat weave, tribal rug. This is this is Afghani. And it measures 8 by 8. It's almost a square. This is a very finely woven Persian. This came from an estate sale, a collection of rugs the owner bought in the 1980s and never used them. They are very highly, tightly woven. This is a prayer rug with the mihrab, the point to Mecca. And finally, we have a tribal rug that is large for a tribal rug, and probably the best in my collection in that it has, in 3 places, it's signed, 1, 2, and then there's a third. It's signed in Arabic, has lots of wear, has patches, but it's in a lot of history to this. This is Persian. That's all the rugs. Hope you enjoyed that. Come on in and see them. I'm always bringing in new rugs. And I'm going to take a close-up of my sign that'll tell you some more details. Thank you so much.